watch is so fucking good, you understand? Yup, it just gives it a really deep sound. That's what it is. What up, it's your boy Kris, who you're watching Noisey Rap. So right now we're somewhere in Hollywood. Ever since growing up as a kid, like I was just super into like car, like tuner, like that whole tuner scene. Like I was not into like Lambo or Ferraris and shit like that because I felt like that was not really the streets. Like if you come from the street and you don't have a lot of money to afford those cars, you can get a tuner car, whatever you want to get for a cheap price. You can add a turbo, do whatever you want with it, and beat the fuck out of a Lambo, you know. And that's what's like so appealing to me. This whole car culture thing, you know. You can get like a Civic or whatever and make it your own. These are all my cars. Basically, I was shooting a movie. It's called Triple X with Vin Diesel, and then obviously that's where he got to me and kind of vibed out. And I told him that I love cars and stuff like that, and then this just kind of started from there. We don't know what's going to happen, but if there's going to be a Fast 9, you bet I'm going to try beyond that. So right here you got 2JZ, Supra engine, pretty much the legendary engine that hosts the most horsepower. You got big ass single turbo right here, custom intake manifold, everything titanium. The whole car's titanium. Exhaust, from under the hood, everything titanium. Runs on E85. It'll be able to hold 1,000 horsepower easily. So it's a beast. It's a beast. Don't be playing around with this car on the road. You gotta go to the track, bro. True fact. So basically, when you talk about car engines, it's either this one RB26 or that 2JZ from the Supra. These two engines are probably the most powerful engine and most well-built engine ever in history, pretty much. Especially when you're talking about like Japanese cars, like they are the top. Yeah. They all have the nickname of Godzilla. Really fast cars, really dope car. Right-hand drive too, same as the R34. And this one is actually 1997, so it's a 15th anniversary limited edition right here. Everything's original, everything, keep it pretty much OEM. Keep it that, make sure it still has that timeless look on it. Yeah, this one is a very fast car, and everyone should know about this. And this one right here, this is actually the only modern car that's here right now. So all these cars are back in the days, they're from the 90s, 2000. But this one is a 2017. It's pretty much a brand new Nismo GTR. So see how they're Nismo. The thing with Nismo is that they don't make it a lot. Only probably about like 60 to 66 vehicles a year in the States. What you will see on the streets are usually normal GTR, and this is a Nismo GTR. This is a tongue trim level. The price is about double a normal GTR. So, and right here, last but not least, Acura NSX, also known as just Honda NSX, because obviously in the States they just call it Acura, but it is made from Honda. And this is pretty much, they call it the Japan Ferrari. So the guy that kind of designed the whole car was actually a guy that worked for Ferrari before. And then back in the day, this was a really expensive car too. Probably basically a Japan supercar. That's what it's called. This one's a 2004. Yeah, 2004 model. So got all the technologies, everything's still good, like power window, AC, all that stuff, all the goodies. And there you have it. I have pretty much everything. Like there really isn't much to get. I'll maybe lay my hand on another on a RX-7 FD, which is a pretty legendary car too. They have that rotary engine, and then they're a very good drift car and pretty legendary car too. But that's probably the only one that's missing from my collection. Yeah. One of the reasons why I've been working so hard to finish this project and make sure that this was released, like worldwide, and there has really never been anyone to break through in a music way, like when you talk about like like actors or whatever. You think about Jackie Chan, you know, Bruce Lee back in the days, all legends. But when you talk about like musicians, you know, that come up that can rep China, that comes from China, you know, authentic, you can't really name anyone, you know. I started listening to hip hop music when I was around like age of 10. Really, I enjoyed it so much to the point that, you know, at that early age, I was just thinking like, if I were to make music one day, you know, this is the type of music I want to be doing. Coming from a Eastern background, coming from China, I also want to bring that culture out here too. So what people can expect from my music is that they can expect some new stuff that they have never heard from like American artists, because that's what I can bring to the table. I'm bringing some like, it could either be a song in Chinese or it could be like a song that's in English or Chinese, but incorporated with like a very traditional Chinese melody or whatsoever, or a flow whatsoever. So, you know, bring that taste, you know, because even nowadays when you look at like guys like Migos or Nicki Minaj with Chun-Li, you know, like we're all like one, you know, in the world, and all this, like I feel like, you know, music can link us all, you know. There's this show called Rap in China, right? I'm one of the judges on the show, so they always been wanting to like do audition out here and get some of the Asian Americans and bring them back to China. And we just kind of reached out to Migos, and I actually met them the first time at NBA Celebrity Game in the All-Star Weekend, so we kind of know each other already. I kind of came up to them just to say hi, and they actually said, and Quavo actually said like, oh, like, we know who you are, and we fuck with your music. And I was like, damn. Appreciate it, because you know, like, it's always like, because that's what I've been wanting to do, you know. It's like I want people to hear my music out here, and I didn't expect that will come from Migos. Like, a lot of people be hating and shit, you know, like they be thinking, they be just saying like, you know, this guy's like so young, he's got like we don't know like how is he eligible for a judge for the show, you know. But for me, it's like, honestly, I don't give a fuck, man. Like, honestly, like, because I know that I know my shit. Like, I spent so many hours in the studio working all these years, like, doing music, and you guys just be behind the keyboard and just saying this, and you probably don't even know how to make a single sound, like cut a single record or whatever, you know. Like, so honestly, I really don't care, and I mean, everything works out, you know. And I feel like I'm doing this not only for myself, but for the youth and for everyone that loves rap music in China. You always respect old school, but still, what's the new wave? What's that thing that's gonna make everyone start singing? What's that thing that's gonna trend? These things are very important when it comes to like a very new music genre, because rap music is still kind of new. It's been so underground, not many people knows it. It's not mainstream. So I'm here to support these fellow rappers or whatever, to bring the music to the mainstream for more listeners and more people, you know. Let's go to the studio right now.